Hi everyone, how are you doing? This is your favorite host sjsrana, Surinderjit Singh Rana, reporting for October 15th, 2024. And we have various world events and topics. Shifting focus apart from the World War III ongoing, Israel is fighting 4 or 5 fronts at the moment. Ukraine-Russia war is ongoing for almost 2.5 years, and we see a lot of other events ongoing. So we are going to shift our focus from that momentarily, and then we're going to focus on what's the real event going on. Basically, this time we're going to focus on how Canada is exposing India racism, fascism agenda, dictatorship agenda of India, the criminal campaign running across the world. We are also going to focus on Milton recovery efforts. We are also going to focus on sex trafficking industry of India versus DDCOM's sex trafficking industry. What's the difference and why India's sex trafficking industry is most successful enterprise in the world? It's a criminal enterprise, criminal campaign where many government officials are involved. Shadow government of India is totally involved in it. It's called sex trafficking industry of India, which is $100 billion industry. So we're going to focus all on that. So let's come first with how India criminal campaign across the globe is getting exposed, how the diplomats which are residing in foreign embassies are running criminal enterprise, which is what Canada is exposing right now. And the Canada government has openly proclaimed that India diplomats are running criminal campaign in their nation. So imagine if Canada is exposing it openly, it must be being done everywhere. I've already been warning you, and I have been alerting you that India racism, fascism, rapist agenda has been ongoing for almost 1 or 2 years. 1 year, which I have seen in my neighborhood, in my vicinity, so I was able to tell you clearly, but it has been ongoing. The repression, suppression of ethnic minorities of India, government agenda, state-sponsored terrorism is all getting exposed now, folks. So we've got to think why and what you find in India. So in India, when you come across, it's the perverts, pedophiles, rapists, fascists, terrorists, rapist devils of India are most abundantly available, visible creatures. Okay, folks, keep that in mind. And saints, innocents, original personality are least abundantly available, visible people in India. So when you are in India, you must always have that mindset that most of the time when you come across people, it is going to be the racist, fascist, devils, rapist devils, and most likely the scammers, criminals, imposters, impersonators. Whenever you are in India, if you are from foreign nation, because it's a government-run enterprise to track these people and to manipulate their mindset and to instill and install vicious criminal campaigns against the minorities of India, to label them always as terrorists, racist, rapists. Whereas how India has become the criminal campaign of the world is now getting exposed. So recently, Trudeau and the Canada government has openly proclaimed that India is running criminal campaign in foreign nations. Specifically, they have given complete proof of India diplomats. Canada accused the Indian government on Monday on homicide and extortion intended to silence critics of India living in Canada, escalating a bitter dispute that began with the last year with the assassination of a Sikh activist. Apart from that, Canada government has also uncovered that their diplomats are running criminal cartel there. They are bringing people on immigration which are criminals, goons, which are racist, fascist, devils, rapists of India on short-term basis, procuring the foreign national visas and then running the criminal campaign. They have dozens and dozens of such cases which they've unearthed. The RCMP which is the Royal Canadian Police has already unearthed many Indian criminals, goons, which are on short-term visas into Canada, and they are indirectly connected to the Indian diplomats, which is Indian diplomats are directly connected to the Indian government. So basically, India government has been accused by Canada of running criminal campaign. So imagine the mindset of India. You have to understand what these people are all about and what the India government mindset is. I'm going to reveal later on how the criminal mindset of India government will be exposed gradually to you. what their agenda is, why they are running state-sponsored terrorism everywhere and attacking ethnic minority, innocent saints, original personality sjsrana, why they're attacking for last 10 years, why they're running state-sponsored terrorism, why they're having the imposters, impersonators around the vicinity of original personality sjsrana. I'm going to detail on that, but first let's see what the Canada government has to reveal about India government criminal campaign, the racist, fascist organization, the racist, fascist, rapist devils of India. So recently they have said they have started expelling India diplomats. Yep, they're calling India diplomats. They could have easily called them the criminal cronies. They could have called that. That was the absolute term which they could have called, but they have respect because all the other diplomats of the world are respected except the India. So they've expelled India diplomats, accusing them of running criminal campaign. So you can never even have in dreams that a government will call a very reputed government, which is Canada government, respecting human rights. Canada is a member of UNHRC. It's a member of that. However, India has been denied for last 2 years accreditation to UNHRC. You can understand the criminal mindset. So I'm going to give you a lot of details where you'll understand that the India government is having a criminal mindset. They are basically running racist, fascist agenda, and state-sponsored terrorism is in their mind always. Always state-sponsored terrorism. They are going to terrorize people. They've already terrorized 700 million females of India who are married, that they never protest against the marital rape, which India government recently denied in Supreme Court of India, that they are not going to grant laws which are going to criminalize husband running forcefully sex demand in houses, bedrooms, washrooms of India. They have denied that openly. So that is what the mindset of India government is. You must try to understand that. So here we find an investigation by the Royal Canadian Mounted Police, Canada's federal police force, linked agents of the government of India to homicides and violent acts. So this is what is being revealed now, exposed to the world, and this is no more secret. And there were almost dozens and dozens of diplomats the Canada government has ousted based on the fact that India government is found with blooded hands, hand in gloves, with basically targeting innocents or whatever, with the direct murdering, killing, that sort of state-sponsored terrorism in Canada soil. So in India soil, it's already known, it's well documented that India has been doing state-sponsored terrorism. It's well documented fact. In 1984 genocide of minority community 6, recent 500 days Manipur ethnic violence, cleansing of ethnic people in Manipur, is already well documented fact that India government is directly involved in ethnic cleansing, genocides, and a lot of those activities they are involved in. So we got to understand the mindset of India. Once you understand the mindset of India government, you will always understand what dictatorship, what deception, deceit they are capable of. The racist, fascist, rapist devils of India are the one which are basically right now at the current moment are more active because of the rulers of India, the government, and their mindset is towards racism and fascism, and they want to establish as a racist, fascist state. This is the key agenda going on, which is well documented also. So all these things are basically giving us the feedback that what India government mindset is ongoing, and innocents and saints, especially of ethnic minority communities, are totally vulnerable now. They can be labeled anytime of anything, of any crime, without having any evidence or proof, because it's state-sponsored terrorism. So this is how people also get terrorized, and they themselves become later on subjected to this terrorism. They become themselves some criminal or some terrorist because they are subjected daily with this terrorism agenda. So there are many facets to this state-sponsored terrorism. One is soft terrorism and the other is hard terrorism. So soft terrorism is basically having 24/7 surveillance, 24/7 surveillance on innocents, and then basically trying to subjugate, trying to coerce, subjugate, threaten directly, indirectly, or implicate in fake cases the ethnic minority communities. That is the agenda in state-sponsored terrorism. That is the reason why UNHRC has consecutively denied India accreditation for human rights. because they know what India government is capable of, what their mindset is, and they will always deny. India is the only state, largest democratic state, which will always be denying that they have any wrongdoing. They will never accept their wrongdoing, and this is why I keep telling you folks, every 8 out of 10 India population is downright corrupt, mostly morally, ethically bankrupt, pathological liar with exceptional hate crimes against humanity, truth tellers, and original personality sjsrana. If you need further proof, then you are still befooled or bewitched. These are enough proof to tell you that 8 out of every 10 India population is downright corrupt, mostly morally, ethically bankrupt, pathological liars with exceptional hate crimes against humanity. So now you can understand how this whole devilish behavior is evolving. So, okay, folks, now quickly jumping on to the other topic of Milton recovery. As we see, only Biden administration has made a joke by only giving $613 million US dollar for the recovery. It's like peanuts for the recovery. The small businesses have to recover. They need at least 20 to 30 billion dollars immediately. So if US government is serious in uplifting or healing the trauma which they are undergoing, and we got to see who is going to help them on this recovery. Nations are pouring money, cars, visas or something, work or something, so that the people who are impacted can get uplifted. There are almost 3 million people, US citizens in Florida, which are not having electricity and gas. So people have to pour money to that. If US government is not pouring, it is lethargic because they have running other agendas of pouring the money, billions of billion dollars on wars they are sending to Israel and Ukraine, obviously for some reason, which is also some genuine reason, but they are spending that money. But when it comes to their own citizens in Florida, they only distribute peanuts, which is just $613 million. So you can imagine what kind of leadership is basically running the whole show, the whole facade. So anyways, I got to just give you that hint, but move on the topic that a lot of things which are going right now towards the whole world. I have taken off the war topic, the World War III, which is Russia-Ukraine war and the Israel, Lebanon, Iran, other wars. I've taken it off because that topic itself is going to take me at least 1 hour because there's a lot of catch up to do. I have been writing these articles. If you're catching up on that, that's good because I don't get time, folks. I'm one-man army. I'm myself. I do this research myself. I don't get any association, any help from anyone. And I am myself doing this whole work for the cause of humanity. My part is to awaken the humanity, to awaken the truthfulness in humanity, to awaken the morality and ethics in humanity. That's the reason I'm spending this much time, so that the times which are coming ahead is going to be too much tumultuous. It's going to be time is unprecedented upheavals on earth. We will see, especially the war-related disasters, as I predicted 3-4 months ago. Hashtag MAY 2025 end. So this is the reason I've already predicted 3-4 months before that war-related disasters are going to be everywhere in the earth, and these are basically because of the devil karma, the evil karma of all nations and many people getting involved with evil deeds. That's the reason this has to occur. Mother Nature wrath. Okay, folks, we now run into the current topic of Diddy Combs. As you know, he's a rapper, very well renowned rapper, popular. Even Kamala Harris, a political leadership, has given a lot of good words about Diddy Combs recently. Kamala Harris was impressed, was befriending Diddy Combs because of, I don't know what she saw in him, but she was befriending, but now she is running away from Diddy Combs. Okay, folks, Diddy Combs has been accused by 120 females of sexual harassment, sexual abuse, and sex trafficking of females. Yes, this popular rapper, which people were listening music and songs of, has now come in front of the world after the women's female abused, subjected to his sexual desires, so has come up to speak against this rapper. And now the world is coming to know, and all the political befooled nincompoop leadership who were praising earlier are now running away. So these are the leadership, never trust the leadership because they are only learning for the fame. They are mostly running for the devils. If you see the leadership, they are so befooled nincompoop people that they don't do the research and they start making quick associations with whosoever is popular, whether it's a predator, a sexual pervert, a predator, or a sex trafficking agent. They don't care. They just want to see who's popular. Same is the incident with one of the most popular predator of India, sex predator, which is Gurmat Ram Rahim. All the political crowd of India, current rulers of India, have been praising day and night of that leader who was also known for sex trafficking, Gurmat Ram Rahim. And they have been giving them payrolls after payrolls because he has millions and millions of followers who are going to be contributing towards the voting system of India. So folks, you got to see, you never trust this leadership. They are only, you can see, running for the devils. They don't care whosoever is a popular devil, they'll run after them. They don't care what the business they are doing or how much humanity they are hurting. That's the nature of the devils. When we compare India's sex trafficking versus the Dedicom's sex trafficking, India is a huge industry of sex trafficking females in neighborhood. Yes, folks, these people, India's sex trafficking agencies, are daily delivering females, girls in neighborhood stored somewhere secretly, which because the saints and innocents, original personality, they don't participate, they never know, they don't even inquire which female is being distributed in neighborhood. But all the racist, fascist devils of India, sex devils, rapist devils, are knowing everything, and they are basically grabbing females, hijacking females, terrorizing females in neighborhood so that they get raped only by their teammates. This is a well-known agenda in India. Basically, the racist, fascist, rapist devils of India running the sex trafficking industry of India. It's a $100 billion industry, $100 billion industry in India alone, which is done in cash, and mostly terrorizing females and distributing females in neighborhood. So some female will come in the neighborhood. If they want to meet some saint, innocent, original personality, they will never be told. I have never been told that someone has come to meet me. Even though I want to do the good for them, I want to tell them the future, tell them what is good for you. I have no intentions of any sexual conquest or like that. But the devils, racist, fascist devils, rapist of India are the 100,000 people strong army, which is basically running the sex trafficking industry of India and grabbing, hijacking females in neighborhood. So whenever a girl or female comes from foreign or from local, even from the foreign nations, they will be hijacked by the local real estate agents or goons. They will be kept stored in some storage room, and thereafter the sex delivery agent of India, the sexual delivery agents of India, which are racist, fascist devils of India, will hijack and deliver to the racist, fascist, rapist devils of India. So original personality is never involved in it. So I can tell you, I know a lot of females. I'm just giving you this hint that a lot of females would have come. I know I have a lot of contacts in foreign, would have come to meet me, but this local racist, fascist delivery agent will store them in some room. They will not inform me of anything. Never they have informed me in my lifetime. But then they will keep them there for 8 or 9, 10 hours and torture them like awaiting. And they will say false information that, no, we have told the other person, we have told them, they will come and meet you. That will never happen. So what will happen in turn, the racist, fascist devil will grab that female and rape and keep raping relentlessly. And these people have been picking these females and raping them because the female will understand, or the person will understand, oh, why that person hasn't come, everybody else is coming. Because it's a targeted state-sponsored terrorism. And racist, fascist devils, industry of India is targeting ethnic minorities. So because they want to earn name, fame, they want to keep raping females. So when these deliveries are coming, they want to rape them. And the only way they can rape them is that if they don't pass the information to the original personality. But they tell them, no, we have told them. So the fake, the deception, deceit is all around in India. So I keep telling you, I'll keep repeating again, 8 out of every 10 India population is downright corrupt, mostly morally, ethically bankrupt, pathological liar with exceptional hate crime against humanity, truth tellers, and original personality sjsrana. So folks, as I keep repeating, that Mother Nature wrath is going to come on us heavily because of the people, leadership across the world are siding with India racist, fascist devils, the goons, the perverts, the pedophiles, the beggars, racist, fascist beggars of India. They're siding with them always. So we can see sun is already on top of flaring, CMAs directly towards the earth. Also, we'll find that a lot of water-related incidents will come May 25. So 2025, we'll see all these events occurring. So on the Milton recovery, you will find it's amazing that these beggars, racist, fascist beggars of India, the rapists, have taken everything, grabbed cars, females, girls, raped them, and bounties, cash, money, international visas have been granted to them in past 9 months. And now it's time to do some payback to Milton recovery. Now these people are nowhere to be seen. The racist, fascist, rapist devils of India have grabbed everything, raped all the females they have raped, but now they are nowhere to be seen when it's time to pay back. So something can be given back to the US, because the nincompoop idiots leadership, lot of leaderships in US are fan darling of India, racist fascist rapist devils. They're fan of them, and they know the females are going to them getting raped. They don't care, just like Diddy Combs. So never trust these leadership. They are themselves having deluded mindset. They are in delusion. They are always confused. They also have evil mindset many times. That's why they are siding with these sex traffickers like Diddy Combs. Kamala Harris was being sided with Diddy Combs. Donald Trump was seen many times visiting the pedophile island of Epstein. However, so far no wrongdoing has been done, but he was fan of Jeffrey Epstein. Yes, it's Donald Trump. Befooled, bewitched. This is same thing, same leaders become fan of devils. So I'm telling you, be aware of them. Leadership, the leaders are not siding with you. They're siding with devils all across. It's a devil empire, it's a devil industry running all across, mostly sex trafficking females and minor girls, and they are part and parcel of the problem. They are not the solution. So I want to alert that how these people are befooling people. They are not siding with people who are facing the wrath of nature. So even if Biden administration has visited Florida, he has only offered only peanuts, which is $613 million, peanuts to Florida people. Rather, it should be 10 to 15 billion dollars. It should be around $25 billion. He should have immediately offered to Florida. It is the storm of the century. In 100 years, we have never seen such a dramatic Mother Nature wrath. But these people don't care. They only care for the India racist fascist devils. They're always doing these metaphor moron tricks. Okay, they have so much of time to be a metaphor moron to support India racist fascist devil, rapist devils. Okay, folks, moving away from Milton recovery, we're going to focus on India government again. The racist, fascist mindset, always pervert-friendly government of India is well known, renowned in the world. So recently, again and again, people have come forward to launch a plea against the marital rape exception given to the husbands, the males of India who are relentlessly raping married females in bedrooms, washroom, and houses of India forcefully. Mostly the unnatural sex, I don't want to say much, but it's a mouth sex. After the India males get drunk, they demand forcefully married females, to perform a mouth sex, which is basically very popular in India. And it's all done forcefully because they are drunk. The drunk husband of India, the drunk males of India, mostly they are drinking and then they're asking females to perform mouth sex. Female are fed up of that, the terror of India husband. I'm saying it's not all of them, but most of them who are basically drunkards, who are drunk people, who are basically drinking liquor daily. So fed up females, which is 700 million females of India, are fed up with this exception given to marital rape in India. Recently, the India government mindset had already refused openly to Supreme Court that they will not allow marital rape laws in India. So if the females are suffering, they don't care. They say they have to lie and use some other laws, but they must lie in the court. Use some 498 law or some other retarded law. So this is what they are basically suggesting to females, that lie in court and then get rebuked twice. Also get abused daily by your husband, who was asking unnatural sex, forcefully mouth sex from India females. So this is what kind of marriages mostly are going in India, and they're getting divorced instantly. So within, you'll find 1 or 2 years or 6 months, females are asking divorce. So you'll find this mushrooming of divorce in India within 6 months of marriage, because female will not perform this mouth sex all the time from demand from India husbands. So they are basically asking divorce within 6 or 7 months. And this is mushrooming in India. And the culprit is India government, key culprit. Not only these people are doing state-sponsored terrorism, okay, to innocents and ethnic minorities, especially in Manipur and other ethnic minorities of India, Muslims, Sikh, Christians. But these people have a racist, fascist mindset, just like Hitler. It's India democracy is more like a dictatorship now. With the top ruler, he's like a king, unthroned king for last 3 or 4 times. He's unthroned king. He's become a king now, and all other followers are like his, like his followers, like devotees of Gurmat Ram Rahim. Blindly they will follow, just like people follow Gurmat Ram Rahim, the rapist of India, sex trafficking agent of India. they blindly follow India leadership. This is the kind of people who are in India, because I tell you, every 8 out of 10 India population is downright corrupt, mostly morally, ethically bankrupt, and pathological liars. Hi everyone, how are you doing? This is Rana, Surinderjit Singh Rana, reporting for October 14th. So we are focusing on world events, and mostly we are going to focus on the storm of the century Milton, which hit US, Florida, and the aftermath and how the recovery is proceeding. As we are seeing, the storm was storm of the century, and this was very unique storm. The storm Milton had spawned at least 38, 39 tornadoes, which hit hard on the Florida coast. And this has never been seen, witnessed by the people, even in the US and Florida. So it was a kind of very unique storm, and people are still trying to recuperate from the trauma of how hard it hit and what it entails with it. So, anyways, folks, as I was telling you, this is Mother Nature wrath on US, basically, and nothing more than that. So that is why I kept predicting before even Milton hit Florida that it's a Mother Nature wrath, and this is going to be very severe. Why Mother Nature wrath on US? Because I told you that because in past 9 months, especially the US leadership, bewitched, befooled by India racist, fascist, RAPISTS Devils Association, which have been grabbing females, girls, car, cash, money, international visa from them by befooling the imposters, scammers, all were together. And this is how they have tried to befool the world leadership, basically, but specifically more on the Western nations, and they were attacking the US leadership. This has been the agenda going on for past many years, but under other influence of racist, fascist Devils Association of India, it got impetus, and it was able to befool and do much more damage, because this whole episode or the metaphor, games, tricks, gimmickry, were being run in the neighborhood around the original personality sjsrana, which is me. And this time they were very successful because the whole real estate was participating with them. It was very pathetic to note that those people who are affluent, rich, who doesn't need such gimmickries, they were also participating openly like gangsters. So the whole real estate, this message, they are very aware what I'm trying to convey. The whole real estate was involved, and obviously the neighborhood devils, racist, fascist devils, rapists were involved. Many were raping females because of the sex trafficking was ongoing for at least year, complete year, and this was being done for a specific purpose, which was to have facilitate sort of dating sort of thing. But that never occurred. It was only terrorizing females, grabbing females, terrorizing them, and the sex trafficking industry were making money, huge money. Apart from that, the storage of females and girls in neighborhood were also giving them big bounties. So it was all money making machine in India. Now focusing back to Milton, recently Biden administration, Biden himself visited the affected area and announce over 600 million, 613 million overall towards the cost of this whole episode. This is basically just, I think, peanuts, distributing peanuts, because the huge cost of recovering the small businesses and other areas which have been damaged, the government property, the commercial property, will run into billions. As I predicted, that this is at least going to cost around 100 billions. This includes everything: insurance, theft, or some sort of other damages which are unseen, which cannot be registered, from minute devices to big cars. Cars are getting stalled because of they were underwater, and a lot of other things which have gone into which is unnoticed by this distribution. So anyway, folks, as I've been telling all along, that sjsrana, which is me, Surinderjit Singh Rana, has never participated and never taken anything from this racist, fascist, rapist devils, delivery agents of metaphor raping games, gimmickry neighborhood, which is sex trafficking of females in neighborhood. This was run past 9 months. So till October, it was quite active around my vicinity, around my neighborhood. However, now it's time for people to basically donate on Milton, and you will never find this racist faces devils association donating even a single penny. They still want to grab cars, cash, money, bounties, goodies, and international visas from them, because they have delegated some idiots, some racist faces devils, which are delivering only and only specific to these people, the association. And they have been totally trying to cut off right from the day one. And for past 9 months, they have tried to cut off the original personality. The reason they have done so is because if the original personality appears to them and is known to them, then nothing will be granted to them, or small peanuts. This is how they hijacked the whole system. They never allowed original personality to meet people who have come there to meet. They have never allowed any other people or any other thing to be even given directly. They've all tried to basically hijack the whole system. And these are basically the terrorist organization of India, the racist faces, rapist devils, the terrorist organization, which India government is basically fuming them. It's not trying to curtail them or contain them, but trying to fume them much more so that they can spread the terror across the humanity. And this is what I'm trying to warn folks, because these people have now gained much more strength, like Milton gained, and they are becoming much more affluent and effective in terrorizing people with a racist agenda. This is something which has to be watched over, and the watchdogs on the human rights abuses must take this seriously. So the impact on the original personality, specifically Saints Innocent's original personality, sjsrana, on this whole 9 months, past 9 months, grabbing, basically raping females around in neighborhood and whatnot has been going on. It's like a hell going on. Why? Because these people, this association of devils and racist faces rapists of India, scammers, were basically deliberately trying to form their own group and excluding Surinderjit Singh Rana or sjs Rana original personality on any information whatsoever never came to sjs Rana. Even if someone has come to meet, this was never communicated to me directly or indirectly. This is how sjs Rana was kept in dark, and these people were grabbing car, cash, money, international visas, and they were trying to also grab all the females to rape them one by one. So all the females have been basically raped because they were put in dark, they were put in wrong information that, okay, they have come to meet such saints, innocents, or original personality, sjs Rana. Whereas these all racist faces devil association, including the real estate, which was there, real estate, all the real estate owners and everybody was involved in this big scamming, raping scheme, sex trafficking scheme, which is so shameless act which cannot be described. But they have basically befooled the international leadership, and now they claim the international leadership is enslaved by their goons, their devils, their racist faces people in India. So I keep repeating this, folks. I don't know how much time I have to warn you that every 8 out of 10 India population is downright corrupt, mostly morally, ethically bankrupt, pathological liars with exceptional hate crimes against humanity, truth tellers, and saints' original personality SJS Rana. Yes, they have exceptional hate crime. The racist, fascist, rapist mafia of India is expanding. Now they have got international visas also. And for past 9 months, all those people over here which have been granted the visas, the international visas of US, Australia, Canada, UK, are now freely roaming all around. They're spreading their tentacles. So be careful, be warned, beware. That's my warning to you guys. Hi everyone, this is your favorite host sjsrana, Surinderjit Singh Rana, reporting for October 12th, 00 hours UTC, with major world events about to fold and which have already folded. So over here I'm going to share with you the recent sun flare CME image, which is basically glaring at Earth and ready to flare CMEs. We have already seen major X7, X3, X2 flares in just past week, and we are about to see much more. This is all Mother Nature wrath ongoing, and we have already seen how Milton, the hurricane of the century, was pounding Florida, US, with multiple span of tornadoes. This was a very unique event where multiple tornadoes were seen spanning all around, and this was Mother Nature wrath on US. Basically, for every karma which we do, we have two options or two backfile of the karma, which is either good or bad. Once we are seen supporting devils, evils, racist, fascist, rapist people on the world, the Mother Nature counts that, registers that, and is going to coil back just like a snake will coil back and pounce on you. So is the karma. It never leaves. So we have seen past many leadership bewitched, befooled. Many nincompoops were siding with India racist, fascist devils, rapist devils, who were basically grabbing everything around neighborhood, girls, females, stuff, car, cash, money, international visas. They were all getting these goodies from befooled, bewitched leadership. Especially in US, they were very aggressive on gifting these people, these racist, fascist devils, rapist devils. So nature basically took revenge and pounded the US Florida relentlessly, and much more to come. So on this grabbing of the bounties, always remember that sjsrana, Surinderjit Singh Rana, has never taken anything from racist, fascist, rapist devils, delivery agents of India, metaphor raping organization games played in neighborhood. It's always played around my residence, around wherever I am in the vicinity, so that these people can become imposters. The Devils Association of India, the racist fascist devils, the association, it's a complete gang, of at least 100,000 people or more, and they're always around my neighborhood to grab these bounties and befool the world leadership and others. Basically, they are having hate crimes, highest form of hate crimes against the saints, innocents, original personality as Rana. So they're always still around. Wherever I will go, they will just purchase house or rent a house around my vicinity. So this has been going on for at least 10 years, and recently past 9 months, they have become very active in grabbing cars, cash, money, bounties, goodies, even international visas have been granted to them by the racist, fascist, rapist devils of India, delivery agents. So this is how it's been going on, and that's why I keep repeating 8 out of 10, every 10 India population is downright corrupt, mostly morally, ethically bankrupt, pathological liars with exceptional hate crimes against saints, humanity, innocents, original personality SJS Rana. That's why, folks, I keep repeating, I have never taken anything, cash, money, car, bounty, property, international visa. I have never taken any visa on these games, metaphor games. It's all been grabbed by the racist, fascist, rapist devils of India. Most of them are racist, fascist, and they are rapist devils of India. It's an association which I've already told you, it's having more than 100,000 people associated with them. It's a racist, fascist organization of India. And they also have the political rulers at top who are also aligning with the right wing, basically the rulers of India right now currently. So this is all a game plan by them. And the international leadership has been befooled again and again and again. That's why I'm laughing every time on them. It's a Chinese proverb saying, if you fool me once, shame on you. If you fool me twice, shame on me. So how many times the international leadership has to be feeling ashamed, have to be feeling nincompoop, totally idiots, gifting the racist faces, rapist devils of India with all these goodies and bounties. It's a very shameful act. Totally shameful. What a dismay, what a disgrace. So folks, you got to remember that original personalities, saints, innocents, sjsrana, will never accept such things. They are always cool within themselves. I'm always busy with my spiritual practice, meditation, and much more. I don't have 5 minutes to spare for these racist faces, devil's delivery agents of India, because they are only working for India, racist faces, rapist devils, renegade officers. Many of the officers are involved in it. We all know that cops of India are highly corrupt and they can be bribed very easily, and they can label anyone, anything. Mostly recently the rapes are in viral, so racist faces, rapists of India will be raping girls, females in neighborhood, and they will blame on saints, innocents, original personality SJS Rana to implicate them. And it's such a dismal story in India that the cops intentionally don't inform the innocent accused for a very long period of time that they have some FIR running on them, or they have some accusation running on them, because they want to show to the courts that the person or the accused, innocent accused, saint accused, is absconding. To create, tarnish the image, negative image. Cops of India are very popular. You have already known and seen how the top level cop, even the commissioner of police, was shunted down, was thrown out of his power in Calcutta, Bengal of India. Yeah, the commissioner of police, such a shameful act. He was thrown out because he was part and parcel of the problem of the rape done of a doctor in Calcutta hospital, where they also suspended many other police officials. They found that the whole station office, the police station, were creating false records. They were manipulating records. This is how India works, folks. I tell you. Recently, such a laughable situation. There is a BJP MLA who recently proclaimed just 2 days ago that shoot the accused of rape. Yeah, shoot the accused who is accused of rape. It's not convicted. It's not convict. It's accused. So anyone can label any innocent saint residing in neighborhood of rape, and then they have the power to shoot the accused. So the case is closed before even the case is presented to the judge, the courts of India. So this is how these maniacs. It's a lawmaker. He's a lawmaker of BJP, and he's sitting in the seat. This is how these people are getting elected in India. You can understand what kind of nincompoop leadership is going around befooling with people, and this is how they get into election and they win the seats. So they don't want to have the justice. They just want the kangaroo courts, the jungle raj, which is called the kangaroo dynasty, which is going to just basically shoot the people point blank. This is how they want to rule the people, and the people are following them. Also, the recent major events going in India is India government has openly refused to have marital rape laws implemented in India. Over 700 million females married of India, girls married of India, are under the human rights suppression, oppression, repression past 77 years since the India's got independence from the UK rule in 1947. So these females have been subjected to marital rape. Many know these are unnatural sex acts forcefully done by the husband of India, males of India. I'm not saying all the males, I'm saying most of the perverted predators males. They're doing such activities daily, forcefully on the females. And the irony is that India government is claiming to the Supreme Court of India recently, past a week ago, that see, the 700 million females are never protesting. They're not protesting against the marital rape laws, that they don't want it, or they're happy with it. Whatever is going on, they're happy. So this is the proof evidence the India government is giving to the courts of India, that see 700 million females of India, married girls, are not protesting at all on marital rapes. So why touch this topic? Let the people enjoy. Even females are enjoying getting marital rape, gold medals, Olympics in bedroom, washroom, houses of India daily. So that's the popular saying in India. In India, no one knows who is raping who relentlessly in neighborhood. No one knows who is raping who relentlessly, rapidly in neighborhood. It could be marital rape, unnatural sex, forcefully. It could be minor girls. It could be females. No one knows. So that when the cops come, they can label anyone as accused. This is how it goes in India. And after a few months, when the image is tarnished of the innocent saints, then they say, "Oh, courts, the judges have decided that you were not at all involved." But this is how the system is running in India, folks. This is the largest democracy of world, darling of US. Especially the US is fond of India for such reasons, and then Western nations are also fond of it because they follow US. So it's a shameful thing that US is following India. Rather, India should be following on the footsteps of US, because US still have a lot of good cultural values. People adore truth, truthful living, whereas India is totally opposite. So this is the irony. This is the most unfortunate event. That's why Mother Nature is furious over US. And I tell you, by 2025, the US will be flooded. There are going to be so many hurricanes, Cat 6, Cat 7 perhaps, and of course Yellowstone caldera events is also gaining this steam. This is also being done by Mother Nature. So keep watching, folks. By May 2025, and as I predicted already 5 months ago, that there will be major disasters, water-related disasters all across the world. So get ready for it. So the Mother Nature wrath is going to come very severely. Already the Sun CM is prepared to punish this racist, fascist, rapist devils of India, running the metaphor rapes game, or also known as the sex trafficking industry of females. It's already over 100 billion US dollar in India alone. Yeah, India sex trafficking females industry is over 100 billion dollar, folks. USD. Yep, it's all done in cash mostly, and all the racist, fascist leadership is already promoting sex trafficking females in neighborhood. They all are aware of this, but they are pure devil. So they will allow the racist, fascist, rapists keep raping females and pick up the deliveries of females all around. And this nincompoos leadership will keep blaming the innocents accused, implicated of false fake rape cases. So the racism of India is too high. You have to be very alert in your neighborhood. Don't talk to your strangers in neighborhood. Most of the strangers that appear in your neighborhood are racist, fascist, rapist devils of India. India has 1.6 billion population, so you can understand how many rapists, racist, fascist, marital rapists are all around, roaming around. You never know. So you got to be very careful. Don't talk to strangers in your neighborhood. It's better to stay alone than to be with the devils. So they say it takes nothing to stand alone. It takes nothing to join the crowd, but it takes everything to stand alone. So remember, it takes nothing to join the crowd, but it takes everything to stand alone. Okay, folks? Remember this. Whenever you are in India, there are massive number of imposters, impersonators, perverts, pedophiles, imposters. They are going to track you, follow you all around. You don't need to ask them that, but they will follow you, because in India, racist, fascist, rapist devils are most abundantly available, visible creatures in India. Remember that. Hi everyone, this is sjsrana, Surinderjit Singh Rana, reporting for October 10th. For events of the world, we are basically monitoring live the biggest storm of the century at the US, which is Mother Nature wrath on the US, Florida, with Milton, which is going to basically ram into the landmass and landfill. This is the Mother Nature wrath. It's going to cost $100 billion to the US economy. And because of the US leadership and other leadership basically getting befooled with India devils, they're granting them international visas, cash, car bounties. It is all the devil's agenda which is on the play. So the Mother Nature wrath on the US has to occur to teach them the lesson that the devils don't rule the world.